So yeah, hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's tutorial I'm gonna teach you some basics of Creo Parametric. So in terms of basics, I'm gonna teach you three features. So these are revolve, some pattern operations, in that extrude will also come, and one thicken option. So these are basic options that you should understand or you should know when you are working on Creo Parametric. So let's see how we can quickly learn these three features. So yeah, let's go to file new. I can use my own template. So mmgs part, okay. Now after this, I'm gonna start with some basic sketch, and the sketch will be on front plane. So select the front plane, go for revolve directly, make it sketch view. Before this, I'm gonna go to options and select model display as isometric. Go to sketcher, lock user defined, and make the sketch angle parallel. So after these few settings, I'm gonna start with my center line for vertical, and then I will select center point arc, draw an arc like this, and same one more arc like this. Cancel the arc command, go to center and not center end but 3 point, select these two and join them. After this, you will get this dimension. Now I don't want this one, so I will go for dimension, select this one again, and middle mouse button here, once more here, here, escape. I don't need this. I want central dimension. So this again, this here, yeah. So this is 135, and the center one is 88. Let's say these two are already tangent, so we are good to go. Let's press on OK. You will get this warning. So it basically says that your sketch is not fully closed, so you must close it to create a solid profile. But we don't want solid profile, we will create the surface profile. So let's go for OK and press OK again. See, the surface body is created now. I go for standard, it will look like this. Now after this, what we can do is we can create another sketch in terms of extrude. So for that, I'm gonna select front plane, go for extrude, and then I will select circle somewhere over here, one circle, another circle. Make sure these two are in terms of radius, so 32, and this could be, let's say, radius 12. Now the center distance we can give for this one as 20. After that, I will select these two circles, make them construction. Select the line, the intersection point of this circle, and somewhere over here. Similarly like this. Similarly over here. Okay, I don't want it to be tangent, so in that case, cancel it. You can start from this endpoint, and you can do something like this, and then you can make these two endpoints coincide. 1, 2. Now make sure all these are equal. Okay, and then since all these are equal, I will just select these three and make it mirror. So our profile is complete now. As you can see, it is fully uh, the sketch is full. So I just wanted it like this. Let's go for OK. Go for standard. I will go for through all. So instead of this, I'm gonna go to options, select symmetry, or let's say you can drag these two. Go for surface, remove material, through all. This is also through all. Cancel. Something happened, so let's do it once more. Go for front plane, go for extrude, repeat the same thing, two circles, radius 32, radius 12, this is 20, line 1 from here to here, and here, and one from here to here, make equal 1, 2, 3. All of these are equal now. Let's select these two circle, construction, select 1, 2, 3, mirror, okay, yes, okay. Make sure it is surface, remove material, select the quilt item, and then go to options, through all, through all, press OK. So it will create something like this. You can see the material is removed from the surface. Now only thing that I have to do now is I will select this extrude, the standard. If I can see my axis, let's see. Okay, select the extrude, go for pattern. I will go for axis. So this axis. Members will be 3. I can go to options. 3. Angle between the members is should be 360 by 3. Okay, let's see. I think it's done. Now all we have to do is give the thick. Let's hide everything. Select this and go for thicken. This, make it 5. Okay, you can go for either direction, that's fine. So this is how you can simply create this 3D model in Creo Parametric using these 3 simple tools. I hope you guys like it, and if you have any doubts in this, feel free to comment down below. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Peace out.